Hello, we are from the marketing department of Vishay Passive Components. I'm Gary.
I'm Tommy.
Today we'd like to talk about Vishay's passive components for battery management systems, or BMS. Vishay has a wide range of products, from discrete semiconductors and passive components to the smallest diodes and most powerful capacitors.
We'll reveal the technology and advantages behind Vishay's products. Gary, could you provide a brief introduction to BMS?
BMS collect, process, and store important battery module operation information in real time. They can also exchange information with external devices.
Next, we'll introduce the application of Vishay passive components in these systems. Let's identify the kind of Vishay resistors used in BMS.
The voltage needs to be checked in the battery management unit and the single battery monitoring unit. For voltage sampling circuits, Vishay offers resistor solutions with high precision and long-term stability.
How is this high precision and long-term stability achieved?
The resistors in the voltage sampling circuits must offer the smallest resistance change rate under the voltage pulse and long-term operation. This pulse test chart shows that the MELF resistor's resistance to pulses is far better than other resistors of the same type. Its resistance change rate is less than 0.1%.
What other new Vishay technologies are used for voltage detection?
TNPV series of high-voltage thin-film resistors can provide a 1000-volt operating voltage in a 1210 size. This helps to reduce the number of resistors used in high-voltage detection circuits and optimize material and process costs.
Engineers can usually prevent overcharging and overdischarging through a balanced design. Which resistor would Vishay recommend for this scenario?
RCL long-terminal resistors. For example, the 0612 size can provide 1 watt of rated power, but takes up only 1/4 the area of the 2512.
Using only 1/4 of the area really saves a lot of space. Does equalization mean heating?
Yes, to monitor the temperature of the battery and the equalization circuit, engineers need thermistors, also known as NTCs.
What's the difference between Vishay's NTCs and others?
In addition to their high precision, Vishay's NTCs are designed with a unique ceramic block structure and special terminals that provide resistance to circuit board bending. Most NTCs have a laminated structure and common terminals, so they are at risk of internal cracking. The semi-customized NTC lugs can be supplied with different screw hole sizes, wire lengths, and diameters. They also feature insulation voltages up to 5000 volts.
I see a current sensing module in the framing diagram. Is this a strength of Vishay?
Yes, Vishay's latest WSBE series shunt resistors can achieve ultra-low temperature coefficients of less than 10 ppm per degree Celsius. This not only improves the accuracy of current sensing, but simplifies the workload of software compensation.
What other parameters are important for current sensing?
Thermal EMF, which for the WSBE is less than 1.25 microvolts per degree Celsius. This value largely avoids the influence of thermal EMF error signals.
That sounds pretty good. What other inductors can be used inside BMS?
We recommend the IHLP and IHLE series power inductors. The IHLP series offers a full range of sizes and features high saturation currents and low losses. It also provides excellent immunity to EMI.
What's the difference between the IHLE and IHLP series?
The IHLE series is the upgraded version of the IHLP series, with Vishay's patented E-field shielded construction. IHLE devices further reduce the interference of electric fields on circuits.
Thanks, that was very helpful.
Can you provide an overview of the capacitors in BMS?
Sure, Vishay does have a number of advanced capacitors for BMS. For BMS EMI circuits, Vishay offers industry-leading Y capacitors. With pulse voltages of up to 10,000 volts, the AY1 series can cater to 500-volt AC and 1500-volt DC requirements. The AY2 series can cater to 300-volt AC and 1000-volt DC requirements.
More customers are focusing on efficiency and small size. Does Vishay offer any capacitors that meet these requirements?
Yes, furthermore, some manufacturers have now changed from leaded capacitors to surface mount capacitors, making our VJ chip safety capacitors a perfect fit. These capacitors can be used in both 250-volt AC and 2000-volt DC applications. The Y-series chip capacitor also has a pulse voltage capability of up to 5,000 volts, and can withstand a high-intensity test of 3,000 volts DC for 1 minute. It meets a creepage distance of at least 4 mm, and be supplied with soft terminals for high-intensity vibration test in automobiles.
This capacitor is very competitive. What other specialty capacitors does Vishay offer for BMS applications?
T51 series devices can pass the double 85 high temperature and high humidity test, and can withstand high temperatures of up to 125 degrees Celsius.
How is this series different from aluminum electrolytic capacitors?
For the same capacitance value and voltage, the T51 series can be offered in a smaller size. And unlike typical aluminum electrolytic capacitors, the T51 series lasts well over 15 years because of its material properties.
How does this polymer capacitor compare to MLCCs?
The T51 series can provide very stable capacitance. One T51 can replace several MLCCs with the same capacitance.
Is its failure mode safe?
Yes, there is no risk of combustion. The T51 series is a quality choice for engineers.
Let's wrap up the Vishay passive components we brought today. Vishay offers a wide range of passive components for BMS applications. These include current sensing, voltage sensing, temperature sensing and equalization resistors, integrated power inductors,
as well as grounded safety capacitors and T51 polymer capacitors.
That's all for today. I hope it has been helpful to fellow engineers. See you next time.
See you.